You did both.
Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Dimm. This is Bob here, recording a voiceover game from one of our local matches at our local friendly game store, Fair Game, in Downers Grove, Illinois. This is round 2. On our left, we have Mark playing his Palpatine Watto build on Theed Palace Battlefield. And on the right, we have John playing a rainbow deck. It is Battle Droid, Boba Fett, and Sentinel Messenger, also on the battlefield. It's an interesting matchup. I think, Palpatine, we've seen him do well recently in tournaments. If he can load him up pretty quickly, obviously it's ideal. And then, I'm not quite sure what John's doing on the right, but I'm very intrigued to see what he does. Obviously, love rainbow builds. I've always been interested in Boba Fett as a character. It's, with the new set coming out next set, it's interesting that Boba Fett will be back in action. But I've always been intrigued by this Boba Fett. The Shadowcaster with Boba Fett was always a thing because of his special ability, and the 6th side on the Shadowcaster was obviously ideal. He'd be doing 6 damage, so he almost has 3 damage sides. He does have 2 droids. Maybe John's going like a droid schematic over here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll find out. So they're getting ready. They're cutting. Game's about to start. I'm going to let you guys know off the top, this is a long game, so buckle up, grab some popcorn, and strap in because this is going to be a good game. So prepare yourself. All right, looks like John's pitching, looks like 2 off the bat. I think that was a respite. I might have missed it. We'll find out. Mark is also pitching 2. Getting the dice ready. He's got a little B20 out there. I believe that's probably for his health. Because obviously putting all those upgrades, you kind of lose track. So it helps both Mark and the opponent know how much health Palpatine actually has.
I think this is a freshman.
So Mark is keeping 3. Looks like John actually did keep 2 instead. So
I walked in and I thought Jabba was something from the labyrinth.
Mark always plays blue villain. Gotta love that he's sticking with theme. John usually likes rainbow decks. Been playing droids recently, so it's cool to see him play something a little different. So we'll see what happens in this matchup. Round 2, we said. So they draw back up. And here goes the roll-off. 2 very good opponents right here, so very competitive in our local game scene. So 6, I believe, or 7 for Mark. Mark wins the roll-off. He can choose between Theed or Theed. Wow. Crazy circumstances here. Will he choose the shields, or will he choose to go first? He's choosing to go first. John will take shields. Let's see where he places them. Puts him on Boba Fett. We got a fist bump and a handshake. It's all good. Hate to see that happen, but it happens to the best of us. All right, let's see how Mark's going to start out.
Activate Watto.
Yep.
He's going to activate Watto. Gets a +2 and a +2. Oh, well,
We're going to play Respite.
we get a money on Palp. Ooh, Respite. So he's going to exhaust one of his characters, gain a resource. Forbidden lore out there. Okay. Thank you for putting it back in the screen, Mark. With the $2. Putting out a handheld. Uh-oh. That's such a good card, and I'm really upset that I only have 0. But anyways, back to the game. Force jump on Palpatine using Forbidden Lore.
Sentinel.
Sentinel Messenger. Roll in.
Messenger trigger.
+3. And a resource. Looking at the top card. Will he play it? He chooses not to.
I'm going to spend 1.
Mark is going to spend a resource to play another force jump. Oh. currently 12 health for Sir Palpatine.
Boba.
John will activate the Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Disrupt and a blink. Come on. Let's see what he does. Is he going to risk it all on Watto?
Power.
Yep.
He's going to power action one of the dice and get $1. So, almost
Discard a
effective.
well
Same
connected.
as taking the +2.
Reroll.
Well connected. Let's see what he's gonna. Or sorry, he's pitching the well connected to roll. Reroll.
Special.
2 gun, a shield, and then off the table we got a special.
Yep.
Oh, Palpatine Saber. Pays 2,
We're gonna deal
gets
3.
2 back. He's gonna do 3 from Boba Fett's ability.
Yep.
Just 3 gun side showing. That's pretty sweet. He could potentially get 8 damage out the gate here, which would be pretty good
Yeah, look at that.
for the board state.
Fear me, man.
Money, money,
5 more.
money, blank, blank. So he's doing 5 more, probably
I
at
think I screwed that up because I
Palpatine.
should have Watto'd you somehow. I always forget that again, Super.
Okay, so a lot of money out there for Mark. Does he take it or does he start doing damage? That's the big question. He's already got 8 health chucked away from the 12 health Palpatine, who he's taken. Let's see, takes $3. That's pretty, especially in a Palp deck. That's terrifying. Oh my gosh, he's taking it all. Even more terrifying. He's just gonna take all the money.
I didn't drop to 5. You.
Scrooge McDuck over here.
Didn't you play?
Playing?
Only play one
Yes.
card?
I draw a card.
So
You can.
John is playing well connected this time, making $1, giving Mark a card. Could this come back to bite John in the butt? Oh my gosh.
So he will
The card that he drew from the well connected happened to be a Force Storm. Mark is jumping for joy over there.
No, I got it in the starting hand.
John will take the
You
shield.
want to take a shield? Here we go.
So fully shielded Boba Fett.
Storm.
Yeah.
He's gonna roll in the Force Storm. Gets 4 indirect. My gosh. Force Storm is crazy, especially when you got the cheese to pay for it and all the extra money. This is a great. I'm very intrigued to see where this game goes. Because Palp is fully loaded on turn 1,
Do 2 on the Sentinel.
but he's already got 8 damage away. We will see. Okay. Sorry, my feed froze for a second. Looks like we got some 4 indirect put through, and John splits them up.
Yep.
Feed was claimed by John. Mark will pay 2 for Bacta to heal 4. And that's the end of round 1. Like I said, very interesting round 1 for both players. You know, John pumped out 8 damage right out the gate. Mark happened to have Bacta, but he fully souped up Palp. So, ooh, John's pitching a best defense here. We will see how that plays. It's cool. It's the old best defense too. I actually like that battle or that
I start.
that card art as well. So Palpatine has 13 health.
Delve.
John will delve out the gate. What's he gonna put out?
Planetary.
The YouTube channel is
Ambush
Ooh, a
action.
planetary bombardment.
From this.
It's not a Twitch.
Play
He
Respite.
put the indirect
Live or
down.
is it?
no, it's we record it and post it later on.
I got you.
Yeah,
He's gonna respite.
Okay, okay.
Exhausting the battle droid, who's there probably just for respite purposes and to absorb damage. Mark rolls out Watto, +2 blank.
Out of those 3,
It's
out of, so I draw 3 and then from my hand.
John will activate the Sentinel Messenger. It looks like a focus and a blank on the hand cannon. It's kind of a bummer. What does he get? He's not going to play it. Looks like John might have a Senate Chamber in his hand. I think that's what I saw. Looks like another best defense, possibly.
One.
Mark is going to take a pay a resource to get, I believe that's profiteering. Another dice in the pool. 14 health on Palp. Not bad. John is, I think, definitely a Senate chamber.
I'm in a fortunate spot.
He has $2. He could pay for it here.
Power action, Mega Blaster.
He's debating it. But he might need to save that money for the best defense here. He's going to power action the LS1 hand cannon.
I have to
Make $1. I like the play because now he can do both.
It's really cool if I can hit like disrupt on Watto.
Oh, here we go. Chucking in the big dog. Palpatine. So I see a 3 range on the Force Storm, a 2 focus on the 1 Palp, a 1 shield on the 1 force jump, a special on the other force jump. Total of 3 melee damage and a blank
Best defense.
on the solo yellow dice. He's going to best defense here.
Force Storm 3.
He's going to remove the Force Storm 3 and the 2 focus, dealing 3 to the Battle Droid, the sacrificial lamb in the deck. Mark is going to power action, reroll the Force Storm, and he happens to get the 3 range again. Sometimes the dice are just hot.
Senate chamber.
So John's going to play the Senate chamber here.
1 damage on one.
So, you know, his board state is not that bad either. I mean, Boba's fully shielded. I mean, Battle Droid's going to probably die this turn, but that's the whole point of the deck is, you know, he's going to absorb damage, and that's his job, and be respited. So he's going to deal 1, taking out the Battle Droid, and then dealing 2 to Boba Fett.
Read the Senate chamber.
So he gets the focus on the Senate chamber. Now the power action he could remove, I believe it's remove that dice and turn another dice to the side. I believe. It's been a while since I played Senate chamber. It wasn't a bunch of my decks before. So he's going to deal 3 damage to Boba.
Focus and the 2 range.
So now Boba is going to be at 2 damage of 11 health. Rolling in Boba. Oh wow, perfect. 4 melee damage. That's a perfect roll for John right there.
There's about 3% chance.
So Mark is going to use Force Jump, and he's going to roll the special and get the other special. Oh man, he's got a special show and does no. And a blank on the planetary bombardment. That 2 focus is still out there. That's pretty sweet. He's actually got the other focus on Sentinel Messenger. So, I mean, Mark's definitely saving that Force Jump probably for the planetary, I'm assuming. But, I mean, if John turns these other 2 dice, I mean, they could be melee. He might have to use it on them. Let's see what Mark does. He has, I don't think he did Watto's power action last turn either, or last round. So that's also an option. Tough decision here. He's going to take a shield, putting the pressure probably more so on John now.
You're good.
Because now does John focus into damage, or
Discard the Mandalorian.
because he knows it's going to probably be... Okay, he's going to re-roll, getting rid of a Mandalorian jetpack.
Yes, it's the 5th edition.
Okay, so now John got, I think that's 3 indirect. A blank and a resource on the Boba dice. So now, this is actually a very interesting play. So now Mark is forced...
That's dangerous maneuver.
Oh, dangerous? I'm sorry, wait. He played dangerous maneuver. He meant to play desperate
6.
measure.
Yep.
6 indirect.
3.
I was gonna say dangerous maneuver. That's an Afra special. But he's doing 6 indirect now, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be directly at Watto. We'll see. He might split him up. He does have a shield to play with over there. So Mark is gonna put 2 on Palp, 4 on Watto.
2 on 1.
Yep.
So 1 shield goes away. Okay.
Cards in hand.
3.
Mark has 3 cards. John, I believe, is out of cards in hand. He can still focus. He does know that one of them is dangerous maneuver, which I'll probably put that damage onto Watto. Let's see how he does it though if he uses it this round.
Use the sense
I
power
think
action.
John's got a. Okay, he's got a power action to remove that dice, to remove an or to flip an opponent's dice down the side, and he's choosing a blank on the force jump. Okay. Because now he's going to focus into the 4 melee.
Store 3. Spot a Sith to draw a card.
Mark has $2 from that big turn. He had all the money, so he still has enough to do some mitigation.
Reroll that. We're call focus.
He's gonna gamble on the. Oh, he's gonna gamble on the Senate chamber dice, and he actually hit it. So he's gonna make a lot of cheese. But it's not a lot, 2, but it's still pretty good.
I'm kind of stupid.
You know the odds on that too. It's only 1 out of 3, so I like it. It's a gamble. That's why Watto's the gambler.
Roll it in.
So John is deciding here. Does he focus? I mean, I think he has to. And you just gotta hope that he doesn't have any mitigation. Okay, he's gonna do the 2 damage. Sorry, I apologize. He's gonna take the $1. I think Mark's got a. I think he's got a reroll. He doesn't have to. He's still in a pretty decent state, but I guess the most he can do. Actually, all those dice aren't really damage dealers, but he could make a lot of money for his next round too. So he's gonna reroll. He gets a discard, a +2 resource again, and a special. So now, if John focuses, which is going to focus to a special. Okay.
Doing 2 damage.
And he's got the +2 showing from Watto's
Pitch
dice.
and roll for blanks.
So that could be 2.
For what?
Now, ooh, this is an interesting thing. I don't think he can reroll, or I don't think Force Jump can make that reroll because it's technically not showing damage. So that's a great play by John right there.
I mean, whatever. 2 damage.
So Mark's gonna reroll, pitch a hidden motive,
I want to get
Oh,
something.
that's 1.
2 discards and a blank. Ouch. I don't know if he's just hoping to get more money. That's probably what he's doing.
1.
Because John doesn't have any cards to really discard, so that's kind of a buzzkill right there.
It's the Adventures. I don't know if you're familiar with the Adventures League. Yep. That's what we do on Sundays, the Adventure League.
So, oh my, he has enough money for Bacta. He's gonna Bacta, I believe, all of it. Wow. Yikes.
Kill the Dark Advisor.
So John, I think he's got to do the damage. I mean, I guess he could claim. I was gonna say he could claim 2 because it's 2 damage worth going second, especially if you're somewhat behind.
Want me to claim?
I mean, Mark can't really do anything either, so it's not a terrible play.
Resolve special.
So Mark's resolving special, gets a blank.
Discard
So
2.
blank, blank, discard, discard. He's gonna discard the 2 cards that John doesn't have, and then end the round. So end of round 2. That was a long round, but a lot of stuff happened. Battle Droid died. John was able to get out Senate Chamber and delve out Planetary. Mark, I made the same mistake he did. Desperate measured the Planetary and was able to back away all the damage done by Palp. So John is going to start the round. He's going to no good to be dead. Heal 2 off of Watto. Make $2. So he must have something spicy in his hand. He's going to have $5 to start the round. I think that's a great card, actually. I've been starting to put that in more of my decks. Forbidden Lore again.
Yeah, right.
Nope, he's in. JK. We're pulling it back. Activating Watto. $1 and a +2. So potentially rolling into some good money. Alright, Vibro Cutlass coming out on Boba Fett. Now Forbidden Lore is coming out.
Action on top and roll +3.
Let's see if Mark takes the money on this. We have a lot of money. If he has like a Vader Saber, one of the Sabers, that'd be pretty sweet. John's going to activate the Sentinel Messenger, $1 and a 3 indirect. Use his ability, and
Yeah, we're gonna DM Forbidden Lore.
he's going to play it. He's going to,
Remember?
oh, Desperate Measure, the Forbidden Lore. I like it.
Not gonna play any other supports.
You know, Mark put it out there for a reason, and hey, it's no indirect. So, nice play. I spy a proxy card, so we wonder what that'll be. Let's see what Mark's gonna do. He's gonna pay some dollars. What's he got? Ooh. I believe that's. Oh, shoot. I can't read it. I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's force something. Alright, so.
Yes, because it's on a yellow character.
John rolls in Boba, gets a disrupt, a 4-for-1, but on him, since it's the yellow character, it's actually free. And then a 2 range. Rolling in a million dice over here with the Palpatine. A lot of symbols showing. Looks like the big hitters. Force jump has a special, and that's 1 melee off of the Palp Saber. That's really it right now. Not terrible. So, John is deciding. Looks like that might be an automated defense.
Automated defense.
Automated defense. He's going to remove. Is he going to take the Force Storm away? Oh, he's taking away the Force Jump. Okay. I guess that could be the one that needs some dice. Mark, he's got to reroll. Unless he takes the money right here from Watto, which I wouldn't hate. But then again, he could have done that a turn before. We'll see what he does. Okay, he's doing it now, and he's taking an extra $1 too. Like it, so $4 coming Mark's way. John is going to activate the Senate Chamber. Gets a 2 focus. That thing rolls 2 focus like it's a shot. Alright. So. Mark might be tipping his hand that he doesn't have that much removal. He's going to Desperate Measure the Senate Chamber. I don't hate that play at all. You take the 2 indirect, but you're removing the 2 focus dice. That dice has been hot. Most 2 focus. So I think we've seen both of Mark's Desperate Measures. I believe we've only seen 1. Okay, we got a Delve coming out here. So we're. Oh, sorry. I apologize. He's pitching Delve to reroll. What's he going to get? 2 range on Boba, focus, and a disrupt. John's going to start pumping out damage quickly because if Mark rerolls and gets heat, that could be bad news bears for Boba and company. I think they're both down to 1. Oh, no, sorry. Mark has, I believe, 2 cards. Maybe 3. Sorry, folks at home. I don't keep track of the cards. Looks like he's pitching to reroll. Fatal Blow, which would have been sweet to get off here if he could, but didn't have any character dice showing damage. Alright. Got a 4 indirect off the Force Storm, 2 focus on the Palpatine. The other Palp is a blank. John, unfortunately, does not have any money right. Well, he doesn't have to pay for it. I apologize. So he could just do damage here. I mean, yes, it'll be 3 separate actions, but it could be a lot of damage. He's going to do 4 at Palp. Both of Mark's Bactas have been played, so there's really minimal ways for him to heal Palp at this point.
See? Don't even need it.
That I can think of, at least.
You got him?
Yep.
What's he going to do? He's going to do the Force Jump
Even after you pay.
on
Why would you?
which dice?
You didn't need it
Yeah, I know.
because you had 3 Force-Storm specials in a row.
I just wanted to do it so I can get that.
On the LS1 hand cannon, reroll it, and get a shield. Resolve the other special.
Yes.
Technically, you can get anything.
Let's go resolve it. Flip. Force Storm to a special. Exhaust it. Put a resource on it. Do 1 to Boba. Reroll it in. 2 shields. And end his turn.
Cards in hand.
John has 1 card left. Now I could reroll. Could just do 2 damage and then potentially reroll. He could focus. I don't know what. Oh, it's a hidden motive. So necessarily doesn't want to get rid of that if he doesn't have to, because it's a great removal. But at this point, he's got to weigh the options of keeping it. If it's worth more value, discarding the reroll, or if he keeps it as a defensive maneuver. Because with all that focus out there, I mean, Mark's probably going to focus to the special on the Force Storm, and maybe like a 2, put out a lot of damage.
Focus.
We'll see. Sorry for all my speculations. I like this play. Okay, focusing to the special on Boba. Now, if
That's what I was trying to say. Yep, 60
Mark,
for 2 clicks.
I mean, he's probably going to go to the special though on the Force Storm.
No.
But there is the 2 out there.
No, yeah, exactly. No, it's that's the entry. So you register as teams. So you'd be a 2-headed giant team. That's not
Mark
what
is
you
going
buy
to
as, like,
focus 2,
Sorry about that. Thank you
flipping,
so much.
Force. Oh, he's thinking.
Still have 2 shows, so you could still hit me. I got enough that if it was
Yeah,
out
I
there,
told me I
I'd
can
still
go
do
to 2-headed
1.
giant.
Mark is considering his options with that 2
I told her
focals.
I was going to do it her, but she's like, I can't.
He's going to focus the Force Jump to a special and a 2. Hidden motive on the melee. Rolls a blank. Force Jump is going to remove the 2. And that rolls a blank.
I called him yesterday and I was like, hey, so I'm looking at your thing, and no, I did it.
Pass.
I did it. I did do it.
John's
I just told him, like,
passing.
so I have a couple questions. One, I don't think you and I have ever talked about it. So I was like,
This round was very defensive for both people.
question.
2 shields.
Comes in this choice. 1.
He's going to do 1.
Power.
The Palp. Power action will back in.
Well, no, because it's already running.
Run a feed.
2 discard.
And then I'm like, what?
John's going to feed right there. Make $1.
You made it look all pretty and stuff.
Mark. I don't know what he has in his hand. I couldn't take a peek at it.
Spend 1.
Spend $1.
Yep.
Hold on. It's a gamble. Don't hate it. It's a free reroll. I think it's called melee, so I mean, honestly, you're happy with either result. Either you make money, get melee, or you get a focus like that. It's pretty sweet.
3, 5 I got.
John, I don't know if he's claiming here. I think he's preparing for the damage that's about to happen.
2 focus.
So yeah, John claimed.
Could be in a worse one.
Mark's gonna focus.
2 melee right there.
2.
And Boba could
Trying to go for max. He's doing
5.
5 at
Yep.
the droid, the Sentinel messenger,
Good.
killing it,
Kind of all collectively just go together.
killing the
It's
droid,
not like you try to
and round is over. So it's very cat and mouse for the beginning portion of the round, but then at the end, Mark was able to pump out 5 damage, kill the Sentinel messenger.
In my opening hand. Like, what do I
Boba
do?
Fett has the Vibro Cutlass.
What do I do?
We'll see if John is able to get any more supports out or upgrades.
So,
He gets the Mandalorian jetpacks.
my
Okay.
one chance was roll a Sentinel.
Let's see what we can do.
Droid, so I'm like, I guess I should pay for it.
and that we do an event.
Mark
I'm like still sitting with 4, so I discarded
is
1.
going to probably, let's see what he's got. I missed him, but he's got some money. He's going to spend it.
He just
The
doesn't.
2 for
Next week's October. Shatterpoint. Yep.
oh, Shatterpoint. Cool.
Probably
And I apologize, that other card is Force Focus, so finally could read it.
Then
John's rolling in and Boba Fett.
Specials 2.
Special, blank, 2 shield, and a resource.
he hasn't been playing Kylo Ray. So I just kept
Mark rolls in.
For a 3.
Palpatine. The Senate.
I had 4 Droids.
Alright. Oh man, he's got a lot of damage on him. He's got 2 on Palp. I think that's a +3 on Palp Saber.
I can
The
discard
special
an
on
equipment or
Shatterpoint.
weapon equal to the number of blue ability dice I have in my pool. Bye.
He can, with Shatterpoint, he could discard Vibro, Sinister Piece, the... Okay, so you get Sinister Piece, the 2 melee, get rid of a Siege Cannon.
Well, that was the thing, is I had 2 in my opening hand. So I only kept 2. Two.
Okay, Mark
So then, like,
is going to
2.
resolve the Force Storm special. Roll it back in. He gets 4 indirect. Now that Boba is actually at 4.
And blow it up.
and just take the damage.
Okay, so he's going to blow up the Vibro Cutlass with Shatterpoint. Now that special on the Boba is actually 4 right now because of the 4 indirect,
I forget what the 5th
which is probably the most he's going to get from the special.
anything helpful.
Yeah, he uses it now. Smart play. So 3 damage, 1 shield off.
Because I thought about it, because I had a truce that first hand too. I was like,
It's Mark Andrew flying. I feel like
and I had to
Discard.
gonna discard.
potentially do it twice.
Gonna go for it all.
Put down some upgrades, right?
Going for the kill. Rolling him in.
I roll out like Sentinel, whatever.
Blank, money, discard. And off the table, get a shield. John's pitching LS1.
Probably what I should have.
Lando.
Special.
A die, a different die, then deal damage to a character equal to the value on that die.
So it could be my die too.
It could be your die.
And so, with the Mandalorian Jetpack, you can deal damage very similarly to Boba's ability. Deal damage to a character based on a dice, the value of a dice showing. So he could do 4 again. So he's going to do the 4 indirect now to prevent the Jetpack special. Boba's at 9 of 11. Right now, Mark does not have lethal on the table, but he could get there. John's doing 2 more. 9 of 16. He's going to discard. I believe that's the last card in John's hand.
Special on Jetpack.
Reroll another die, then the value of who I can deal how much damage.
Going to roll Watto.
Pass.
Now 2 for 1 and a +2. And obviously Mark has money. Doesn't really need any more money at this point. He just needs damage.
I know.
John's in trouble here.
Basically the Boba.
I guess he could pass and wait and see what happens. And I think the most he could get is a...
How much do I need to do?
2.
2.
Oh, there's a 3 I think on Palp Saber.
With the Christmas tree
I
promo.
can't remember.
Done.
Power action. Palpatine rolls in Force Storm, gets a 4 indirect. So now that is 4. So he's going to use it.
Working with you? Okay.
No damage.
It's a special. Oh wait, sorry. It forces an opponent to re-roll a dice.
I did have it for the past 2 rounds.
No one would pitch a fatal blow if they didn't have another.
Sorry, I misspoke on Mandalorian jetpacks. So, yeah, Mark re-rolled, got the special. That would have been 3 damage, killing Boba Fett. So, end of the match. Mark is victorious. John played a great game, but ultimately Palpatine got souped up too quickly, and at that point it's no. You got to kill Palpatine quick, otherwise, if you can't, you're in trouble. So, overall, good match. Interesting deck build by John. I like it. I like the rainbow. Definitely had some cool upgrades and supports in there. So, again, thank you for tuning in to the Brothers Dimm YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. And for all the other Brothers Dimm members in the Loth-Wolf pack, this is Bob signing off. Catch you guys later.
This video is recorded at Fair Game. Fair Game is located in Downers Grove, Illinois. Please visit their website for more information, fairgamestore.com.